Born in Westwood, New Jersey, to the surprise of some, but fighting out of Brazil, here is the perennial welterweight contender, Vicente Luque. Some might call his style meat and potatoes, but it's filet mignon and the best potatoes you've ever had, because this guy can strike, he can grapple. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, hasn't always leaned on that in the octagon, has been a knockout artist at times, but you know, when the welterweight contender, Vicente Luque, shows up in your bracket, you are in for a fight and potentially a brutal night, and that is a fact of which his opposition tonight is acutely aware. Vicente Luque steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, here he is, and still one of the biggest stars in the sport, DC. Nick Diaz back for the first time in a long time, and the fans are excited to see what he can do. You know he's coming in shape, so we'll see how it goes for him tonight.
Nick Diaz will always be prepared to fight, because when he's away, he's competing in triathlons. He's staying in shape, he's swimming, he's riding his bike. He's doing so many things. He's constantly grappling. He has his own academy out in Stockton. A guy that's never too far away from mixed martial arts. Nick Diaz has competed in some of the biggest fights in mixed martial arts history, and tonight, he looks to leave his mark again.
Nick Diaz, ready to reward his supporters once again here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Vicente the Silent Assassin Luque! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nick Diaz!
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Oh, how good is it to see Nick Diaz, the pride of the 209, back in the octagon tonight. Unfortunately, inactivity has become part of the narrative, but there's no denying when Nick Diaz competes, it is must-see television. He's always fighting one of the better fighters in the world. More often than not, his hand will be raised. Nick Diaz in another huge spot in his MMA career tonight. Huge shot there! All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fighter.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
Diaz gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Jockeying for position here in the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position. Right on the button. Vicente Luque gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Working from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Luque. Close guard.
That was nice.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Now he's going full mount. He's been trying to get back to his feet.
Keep working and give me those elbows.
In the half guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Rips the body there.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Oh, nice jab by Diaz. Good fight here, under 2 to go. Oh, nice hook by Luque.
Oh, separation with clinch.
Takedown defense is there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the bars.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas.
Oh, huge shots there. Counter punch landed there by Diaz. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish him up. Arming very tight.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Nice positional control here. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this knee.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm...
Diaz is looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Vicente Luque gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Leg kick lands.
All right, nice job there by the corner after that previous round as our next round gets underway, and their fighter is undeterred. He was close on the submission in the previous round. He's going to get right back to it.
He's like a dog on a bone. He's going to continue to attack until he eventually gets what he wants.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Luque's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Right lands. Oh, huge knee!
Nice block.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing his guys. Oh, big elbow.
So we hit the 3-minute mark here in the second round. Snapping off that jab.
Oh, he hurt it badly, jab.
Luque's cut above the eye.
Nice high guard. Shows great defense there.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Good combination there.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Under 2 minutes to go. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an axis. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head. Oh, nice takedown defense. And that's the danger in the engagement there. Great block there.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas.
There it is again. Look at that. Now he's back up.
Under a minute to go. Gets the single collar tie now. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Oh, the kick landed.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
Well, you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. He got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
Luque's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. 10 seconds now to go in the round.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready?
Third round underway. Oh, left hook to the head is blocked. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up. Oh! Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot. Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Luque. All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting. Oh, Diaz is going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, no, that's it. That's it. His work.
Oh, he got out.
Wow, that is amazing that he did not tap to that submission. He was in very deep, but he made slight movements, got off to the side, slipped his right arm out, and found safety. Great job defensively.
Oh, man, I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Nice sub attempt.
Oh, that one looks really tight, DC.
Oh, he's got him in tight now. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 26 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Nick Diaz!
So congratulations to Nick Diaz. Just great to see one of the most popular and polarizing fighters on the roster, but get back inside the octagon and do what he does best. This is a big win, and you can be sure a big night across the board for Stockton, California's finest.